Tonight at 10, Russia attacks Kyiv with 2 missile strikes, just as the United Nations Secretary-General is visiting the city. Earlier, Antonio Guterres was shown a mass grave near Kyiv, and he heard first-hand accounts of atrocities committed by Russian troops.
The war is an absurdity in the 21st century. The war is evil.
A British man has been killed in the war here. Scott Sibley is believed to have been fighting alongside Ukrainian troops.
And the other main stories on tonight's programme. England's worst performing mental health care trust. We speak to a mother who says her suicidal daughter was not given the help she needed.
She is still bouncing from crisis to crisis, and I don't know, we just have to try and manage it because there isn't any support.
Some men in Parliament behave like animals. The verdict from a senior minister after claims that an MP watched pornography in the Commons chamber. And can Ben Stokes bring his special brand of all-rounder magic to his new job as England's Test cricket captain?
And coming up in the sport on the BBC News channel, West Ham are in Europa League semi-final action as they host Eintracht Frankfurt in the first leg.
Hello, welcome to the BBC News at 10, live from Kyiv. Well, tonight, Russia has attacked this city with 2 missiles, injuring several people. It came just as the United Nations Secretary-General was here for talks with Ukraine's President Zelensky. Ukraine has described the attack as a heinous act of barbarism aimed at humiliating the United Nations. And the Secretary himself told me that he was shocked by the attack. Well, earlier on his visit here, Antonio Guterres saw for himself some of the places near Kyiv where there have been alleged war crimes committed by Russian troops. It was his first trip to Ukraine since the conflict here began more than 2 months ago. Mr. Guterres described the war here as evil, and he urged Moscow to cooperate with war crimes investigations by the International Criminal Court. He visited Borodyanka, Irpin and Bucha, towns northwest of here, which saw huge destruction and many civilian deaths during Russia's recent offensive. Well, our Eastern Europe correspondent Sarah Rainsford travelled with the Secretary-General and has this report.